Welcome to another onlinedrummer.com drum lesson. In this drum lesson, I'm going to teach you keeping time with the hi-hat during your grooves. This is a great technique, not only because it adds something visually to your grooves, but it also helps you keep time, and in some situations, it adds a neat sounding feel to it. Before I start, I'm going to ask that you take the time to vote onlinedrummer.com in the 2011 Drummies poll. If you enjoy the resources that we provide and enjoy the website, then go ahead and do that. You can skip right ahead to the last page of the poll if you don't want to vote in other categories. But onlinedrummer.com, best website, 2011. Click the link below this video. I'm just going to show you an example of a beat. I'm going to play a regular beat. Now I'm going to keep time with the hi-hat foot on 1, 2, 3, and 4. What you probably noticed was that there wasn't a big difference in the overall sound and feel of that rhythm. But visually, I've got more going on here. And rhythmically, in my mind, I can keep time a little better when I've got that 1, 2, 3, 4 going. Helps me get into the groove a little more than just this. That's definitely going to take some practice to learn how to do. You want to get it to the point where you can do it without even thinking about it. Once you get it to that point, then you have the advantages of helping you keep time, keeping you in the groove, and increasing the visual aspect of your playing overall. I did quarter notes, but you can also do eighth notes to keep time, and I'll show you what that sounds like. This is the regular beat. And I'm going to switch to eighth notes. To do the eighth notes, I'm playing the hi-hat with what's called heel up. So I'm actually lifting my whole leg to play that. I think a lot of drummers use this method on the hi-hat. I want to get you moving a little more, and I like the feel of it a little better and get a louder sound than just if I'm playing heel down. All right, now look at the sheet music. I'm going to take you through these rhythms. Beat number 1, you'll see that all the rhythms on this page have the hi-hat played on quarter notes. It's just something to start with. So beat number 1 sounds like this, and 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. I recommend taking it beat by beat. And if you've seen my lesson on the vertical technique, that would be an awesome technique to use to learn this. So you take it, count 1 would be 1, then and then 2, and then and practice that section over and over until you're comfortable with it. 1 and 2 and. Then do the next section. 3 and 4 and continue that way until you can play the whole rhythm. Even if it takes you 45 minutes to play number 1 and to get comfortable with it, once you're comfortable with number 1, number 2 is going to be a little easier, and then number 2 and 3 and 4, and eventually you'll just be able to do it. The beats progressively get a little more difficult as you go down. So let's skip to beat number 6. Beat number 6 throws in a 16th note on the on the bass drum. So here, beat number 6, that first part sounds like this: 1 and a 2 and. I'll do it again. 1 and a 2 and. And just like with the other ones, take that slow, practice it over and over until you're comfortable with it. Beat number 7 has some 16th notes on the bass drum as well, and they start on count 3, but I'll play the whole first measure of number 7 for you. Now count it. 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and. Second measure of line number 7. 1 and 2 and 3 and a 4 and. I'm going to play all these rhythms straight through without pausing in between. I'm going to play each line twice and then go on to the next line. I will be doing it at 120 beats per minute. and that's hi-hat timekeeping. I hope you enjoyed the lesson and the sheet music, and I want to remind you to take the time to vote onlinedrummer.com in the 2011 Drummies poll. Just click on the link below. Keep drumming.